Hello and welcome to another special video review, and today we're taking a look at the Iron Factory 2022 IF-EX-53 Iron Samurai series Oni Vajra. Sounds weird. So yeah, this is Iron Factory's Samurai series. I've got a bunch of those. I like the design. They're like legend size, super articulated, super detailed, samurai version of character that we know. And this is the lockdown version called Oni Vajra. Yeah, and right there, so far I wasn't impressed by the series so far. I love the bludgeon that they made, but I broke mine, so it's too bad. Then I bought Drift and Cyclonus, and I was really disappointed by both of them. They are not good figures. I don't have the Leo Convoy yet. I'm still trying to locate it somewhere, not too high price. But yeah, this one, wow, they've knocked it off the ballpark. It's just an amazing figure. So yeah, we got the black box, legal stuff here, a couple of screenshots in the back, and yeah, let's stop wasting time with the box. So we have the figure right here, and instructions. Throw the box away. So yeah, transformation is somewhat easy. Nothing that we've never seen before, really. So yeah, instructions are pretty good. Didn't have any problem with it too much. So yeah, got a QR code here if you want to scan it and go check out the Iron Factory's website. Otherwise, that's pretty much it for the instructions anyway. And we have a whole bunch of accessories. So yeah, hold on to your hat, because we've got loads of stuff. So we have a whole bunch of hands and hooks. So let's open this up, check it out. So one thing I didn't like about the other figures, mostly the Cyclonus and Drift, is that their hands are sort of kind of rubberized, but the ball joint is super loose and doesn't hold too much. So yeah, but this one is really freaking tight, and I love this. The hands are a hard plastic, finally. So yeah, we have sort of a samurai holding hands. So like this for both hands. I'm just gonna put them back in the bag because I don't want to lose them. We have two open hands, and it's just for posing. There's the character has so much personality. I love this so much. We have two closed fists, and we have we have two open fists like this for weapon, but I only have one installed, and we have a second hook because we can have two hooks for him. So pretty cool. Looks really nice with a nice metallic blade thing hook. And yeah, I'm gonna leave the hook open for now. We also have, whoops, let's move this, keep it straight. We have this which is the sword sheath, so you can store the sword in it. So the sword is right here. Let's look it open. So yeah, we have the sword, the figure. Put it here for now, and we have his hat, because yeah, he does have a new hat, really cool hat. So we have the sword. It looks really nice, cool, metallic bladed with gun metallic, the guard, and black for the handle. Looks really nice. We have the sheath thing, and it plugs in right here, really nice. This plug right here for storing the hat. We can plug it like so, and this peg right here is to plug in the back of the figure. There you go. So now we have storage. Very cool. Now we also have this 3 parts sort of a chains. Ooh, there you go. And these are actually pretty darn cool, and they are like all spiked, so they feel really rugged. So yeah, they are sort of a spiky chains, and you can combine them pegging them like this. Oh, I'm afraid to break it because they're really small, but yeah, there you go, we have that. And then what you want to do, well, we can just peg also the spike on here like this. So you can, you know, rotate them, and then if you want, you can just peg off the spike right here and plug it in here on his hand, and it just makes a really nice, really cool hook thrown with a blade. It's just amazing. I just love this. There's just so much playability with it. And like I said, the peg for the hands has been fixed. So for drift, for example, the past figure that they've made, the hands are super loose. They peg on, but they don't stay on too often, too much. It's just really annoying. But this one, they fixed it. It's super crazy tight. So yeah, I really love the chain. Love the replayability. And we also have these, like, sort of like the to clean your cell phone, you know, with dusts off of your cell phone. But I don't know what it was for, because there's no like shiny parts to clean up. But then after playing with this, I understood that this is for not stabbing yourself, I guess. There's spikes everywhere and they're so sharp. I stabbed myself like several times just transforming it, and I only transformed it like several times so far, and I just keep poking myself with every single spike there is. It hurts so bad, but I love this figure so much. So yeah, I'm just gonna remove this. I really love the playability. You have tons of personality. Oh jeez, it's so hard. Like I said, the I don't want to break it either, but yeah, there you go. But yeah, like I said, they really nail the fact that the ball joint is really tight now. So I'm really afraid of breaking it. There you go. So we can store it back. So yeah, we have the figure, and the figure itself is just wow. I love this. Like I said, it has tons of personality with all the accessories it comes with. There's spikes everywhere, skulls. It just looks so good. The face sculpt is amazing. Have so much detail and paint. Love the skirt. I mean, the legs are a little bit like super wide stance, but I don't know, it looks great anyway. Backpack cleans up fairly nice. If you remove this, there's no backpack at all. So yeah, and these are just accessories, so you can remove this. The sheath can stay in the back for now. You can give him his sword. Let's just push it all the way in. There you go. And the hat, really cool. You have like this tiny hole on top of the head. There's a tiny hole here, a tiny peg. It's really hard to peg it in because, you know, it's really small. But once you have it in, it's pretty cool, but it's not super solid. That's my only problem with this. I'm trying to peg it in. So there we go. And like I said, it just has tons of personality with the helmet on. And you can just shling. Looks really badass. I love this figure so much. So far, it really is one of my favorite of the year. I just am in love with this. But like I said, my only problem, the helmet doesn't stay. It pegs on, but it's not super solid. So yeah, there's no like real way to peg it in. It holds, but it's super, you know, not that hard to break it on, break it off. But yeah, the figure itself is just amazing. Let's remove the helmet. Let's remove the sheet thing. Let's remove the sword. And yeah, just the figure itself looks so good. The head is on a ball joint at the neck. We also have a ball joint at the head, so we can rotate, tilt side to side, up and down, rotate at the neck. We have sort of a butterfly joint for the arm, ball joint at the shoulder, have a rotation of the upper bicep. We have double jointed elbows. Wrist is on a ball joint so it can move, so pretty good. We also have those shoulder pads which you can move as you wish. They're on ball joints. We have again rotation of the waist. We have another rotation of the waist, and we also have some back ab crunch, but we also have some front one a little bit. These are skirt, so if you lift it up, the legs can go forward, backward, inward, outward, even swivel that way for no reason. It's not even used for transformation, I guess. So yeah, we have a double jointed knee. We do have ankle tilt, go up, down, side, rotation, and we also have toes. So yeah, a lot of articulation, and yeah, like I said, the figure is just amazing. Looks so damn good. Well, state has tiny feet though, so comparison. So we have the samurai bludgeon, and they look so good together. They are part of the team, you know. But like I said, I dropped mine from 3 feet high and it broke. I glued it back. Still looks good, still articulated, but doesn't transform too much. So that's, yeah, major bummer. We have the drift right here, which is smaller. Cool figure, but no, the transformation is really a pain and it's not fun. And we have Cyclonus right here. So yeah, we have the whole, well, I'm missing Leo Kaiser, the lion samurai. But yeah. Again, these two are a really weak one. I like this one, but it broke. It might be just me, but it just looks awesome. I love it. The tank and the spider mode are awesome. But this one takes the cake. It's super solid. It's fun. Transformation is good. The look is amazing. There's so much personality and all the freaking details that comes with it. The accessories. It's so cool. I am in love. So yeah, let's put these back away. And just do another quick comparison. We have my other lockdown from here, which is the I think the Generation Classic from way back. I know there's an animated one, but I prefer the this one. So yeah, you can see they look similar. So they kept it, you know. That I really love. So yeah, maybe we can go with the transformation now. Alright, transformation. Just before transformation, first you remove the sword, teeth, and hat. Yeah, popped it off like this, whatever. But one thing to mention, regardless of any hands you put on, closed fist, open hand, fist like that, or even 2 hooks, it will transform. So regardless of the hands or hooks, you can have both. It will transform, so that's pretty cool. Another thing to mention, some joints can get loose, like the neck can get loose, but there's no screw on it, so it's just press. So you just need to press it on it, and then it gets really solid again. It's like sort of like a Gundam build. You have 2 pieces that plugs in together, but they get loose because they are separated a little bit, so you just push them back in and it gets super tight again. It happened with the torso. The torso, by moving it a little bit, got pushed back, so the torso was super loose, but if you press on the chest and the column, the back spine, it will solidify everything again, and it's super solid. So yeah, just be mindful of that. So transformation. All right, first up, open up the shoulder like that, the shoulder armor like this. Put the arm straight. Make sure the red is the red goes on the inside, so well the front. So there's a peg in here, so the peg needs to go in the back. So the peg in the back like this, and yeah, for now like this, leave it like that. Feet, close them like this and rotate them around like this, then you can just lift it up. So close the foot, the toes, rotate, lift it up like this. bring the legs down, down like this. Next up, you take the arms, bringing them all the way back like this, and rotate down like this, rotate down, bring them back like this, and then you peg the sort of hood. And it's super tight, but yeah, there you go. Bring them down like this. Next up, you rotate. No, you don't rotate. You rotate. You see the belt has like a red. You need to twist it around so that the belt only goes in the back. So like this. Then you bring the whole torso up like this. Bring the skirt, which is now the car hood on front. Bring this down so that the sort of hinges covers the hole, like this, like that. Take the chest shield, lift it up, bring it all the way down like this, and this has a peg here that will peg into the skirt. So bring it up, peg it in, there you go. Next up, you have like the legs. You have like a peg on each side of the knee, which will peg onto the shoulder pads, the sort of a shoulder joints here. So like this. Make sure it goes in. This can rotate up to give more clearance, and you peg it in. There you go. Got one, and we got two. So we got this configuration now. Next up, you bring the arms down like this, and they also have a peg on the side of the shoulder which will peg into the legs. So it's kind of hard to see, but you have like this kind of peg right here in the middle which will peg into the leg. There you go, peg it in. Next up, you bring the foot like this for now, and then you take the hat, and you have like these peg holes on each side, and you have like the golden crest goes down. So you peg it on the side of the shoe like this, and then you peg it on the other side like this. Then you can bring the canopy down, adjust everything. Sure everything pegs it perfectly like this, and then the wrist, you rotate it and you bring it down like this over the head. Same thing for the hook, you bring it all the way down like this, and voila. Need this needs to be popped in perfectly. I don't know why it's blocking it. But yeah, you just have to readjust everything. Just gonna fix it off camera. But yeah, there you go. We have the vehicle mode all done, and my finger hurts so bad because there's no way of holding it without poking yourself. There's spikes here, the wheels, the top here, the front grille, the top here, the back wheel. There's just spikes everywhere, and it hurts. But yeah, the end result is just so amazing. I love the look of the grille with the lights. And yeah, you have your sword and a sheath. So you can take the sheath. I have so much trouble with this. And you can plug it in the back right here like this. And then you can just slide the sword back in. And voila. So you have storage. And yeah, the vehicle looks amazing. I love the look of this. Looks like a sort of death machine. It's just amazing. I love this so much. It does roll. But yeah. The kibble underneath, not that bad. We have the hands like this. If you had two hooks, it would just overlap, but still it would be alright. So yeah, we have the tail lights right here in the back. Nice wheels. Red of the window, the red of the headlights. Oh, it's just so amazing. I'm in love with this mode, this car mode. Comparison, we have the Generation Classic, and you can see there's like tons of nods to it, like with all the spikes, the green stripes. Yeah, really cool. Another comparison is the drift figure, so the other car that transformed to a samurai. So yeah, they are pretty much same size. I hate the fact that I had to transform this one. I hate it so much. But yeah, really cool figure. And yeah, like I said, it's one of my favorite of the year. Like, this is my top contender for this year of best figure. It's just so damn cool, solid, it's fun. Transformation is great. The robot mode looks amazing. All the accessories gives this figure so much personality. There's just nothing not to love about this. It's just so good. The only thing I would have loved is if it would be like deluxe size. This is just legend size, super small. It would have been perfect if it would have been a deluxe figure. But this is just so amazing. I love this car. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat myself, but amazing figure. I am really hyped and still in love with it. So yeah. So I got this from SearToys.com. Go and get it. It's a no-brainer. It's, like I said, best figure of the year so far for me. So yeah. So SearToys.com. I'm gonna put the link in the description below if you're interested. You should be interested. You should pick that up. Even if you don't collect the other ones. The other ones kind of suck. Maybe Bludgeon's cool, but this one's just amazing. And the upcoming Grimlock, oh, I'm gonna get it also. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna repeat myself. So you know the song. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.